March 7th here in southern Ontario, Canada. I want to talk a little bit more about Maxime Bernier. My opinion and thoughts on, well, some of the problems he's faced and still faces. One is that annoying Quebecois twang that so many Anglophones in Canada find to be annoying, because a lot of people in Canada find Quebec annoying. Whole different subject matter. I'm not going to go down that path. A lot of people simply don't trust Quebecois politicians either. Okay? That's just my view of things. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, any of it, but it is real. Another problem Max has is, as a public speaker, he's just not inspiring. You know what I mean? He doesn't... if you listen to him speak, be it in public, he was at the Freedom Convoy in Ottawa a lot, making speeches, and across the country at the same time in support of freedom. Government overreach. Gotta watch my politics speak. Don't want to be guilty of any wrong thought. Anyways, he just doesn't make an inspiring speech. You know, hasn't got that rhythm, that cadence, that fiery zest, if you will. If you listen to what he says, he makes sense. I don't think I've ever heard him say anything that I would disagree with. But he's kind of hard to listen to. It's a shame. And what's really unfortunate, I think, is that he didn't win his seat in his riding in Quebec, because it would have at least got him into Parliament and into the public eye, so to speak. As it is, well, again, so many things against the poor fella. For example, in the last snap election, I talked to, I'll say, some of my peers or contemporaries locally, and it could be summated in one or two statements. You know, one fellow said, "Hey, I've been a Maxime Bernier fan and anti-Trudeau all along, but nobody knows who Max is, and he hasn't got a snowball's chance in hell in this election." 2021. Ditto 2019. Nobody knows who he is. And those that do are often afraid to split the vote. This could be seen last time in the 2021 election. Don't split the vote. We got to get rid of Trudeau. What really happened was the then leader of the Progressive Conservatives, O'Toole, shot himself in the foot. I think he got paid off to commit financial suicide, and blew an easy win for the Conservatives by changing tact on mandates and Bill C-21 and the whole shooting match, no pun intended. Remember, you used to shoot up? Or it was called shooting up. Because according to the count, Maxime Bernier and his party only got, well, it was less than 1 million votes. Like 800 and some odd thousand votes out of 16.8 million. Apparently there were more votes swayed in the Chinese influence into our last two elections than Max ever stole from the Conservatives. But a lot of staunch Conservatives were freaking out on the people who voted for Maxime Bernier because it split the vote. So I'm going to leave the vid here. Let me know what you think of Max, by the way. Don't be afraid to offend me. I got a thick hide to do this gig, don't I?